Hello everybody, it's Gemma here from madebyGemmaCrafts.co.uk. Today I've got a tutorial for you for my notepad cover and this tiny gift box here. The notepad cover opens up like this, and in here is your notepad, and over this side I've put a little pocket inside. I originally made these to give to the people that were doing my workshop as a little thank you. So what I did was I put a new in colour bookmark in, which I made up. But this little pocket, you could use it for receipts, or you could pop a little card in there with a message for someone. But I used it for the in colour bookmark, and it just sits in there like that. And the DSP on here, I have stamped myself using the Playful Backgrounds stamp set. I use the little bubbles down here, and that's what we'll be using today. The little gift box is quite small, very cute, and there's a couple of chocolates in there just as a little thank you. So if I just pop these out the way, I'll bring in everything we need to make the notepad cover and little box. So I've got some Whisper white cardstock here, which is cut to the right size for the front of our box and the notepad cover. And then I have two pieces of sweet sugar plum cardstock. This first smaller piece here is for our little gift box, and that is 6.5 inches by 5.75 of an inch. And then the bigger piece here is for the notebook, and that is 6.25 by 8.5 inches. First of all though, we're going to stamp the pieces of Whisper White that are being used for the front of the notepad cover, the box, and also to make the little pocket inside the notebook cover. So if we just take our stamp and get that ready. I've got some sweet sugar plum ink here as well. Just put that there. So we're just going to randomly stamp the bubbly stamp all over our piece of cardstock here. Like so. And then you're just going to repeat that for all the other pieces of Whisper White cardstock. So I have now stamped all the pieces of Whisper White. These two tiny pieces here are going to be going on the front and the back of our little box. This long piece we have here is going over the notepad itself. This piece here is for the front of our notepad cover, and this piece here is what we're going to use to make the little pocket. So if I just line these out of the way for now, bring in my scoreboard and our sweet sugar plum cardstock. So for our actual notepad cover, we want to pop it in with the 6.25 edge at the top, and then we're just going to score this at 3 inches and 3.25 inches, like so, and that's all the scoring done on that one. So if we bring in our piece of Whisper White that we've stamped on for the pocket, we flip it over. With the 5-inch side at the top, we're going to score it at 4.5 inches on that side. We're going to rotate it around so we then have the 4-inch side at the top, and we're going to score it at 1/2 inch on either side, so that's 1/2 inch and then 3.5 inches. like so, just on those 3 sides that we're going to score, so we can make our pocket. If we give that a fold and a burnish, like so. Now to get this a bit flatter inside your notebook cover, what I did is I've cut my corner off completely, and I've cut this on a diagonal, so I'm going to cut from about here all the way across, like so. I'm just going to repeat that on the other side. It only has to be roughly, because you won't see on the inside, just like so. So when you stick these tabs down inside, they sit nice and flat and flush. So if we take our glue, let's just give this a fold and burnish. Like so, and then just fold it over like this so I can pop in, I can line this piece up properly to stick it in, because this should now measure 3 inches across there, and this is just going to stick straight in here like this, like so. So again, I'm going to be using some wet glue so it's nice and strong. I'm just going to pop some along these folded burnished edges here, and I'm going to line it up at the bottom, tuck it in and stick that straight in here like so. There we go. You can just see how I've lined that right up on the edge, on the outer edge there. Push it down. If you use your bone folder just to push it, give it a good push down. Make sure it's nicely stuck on. And there we go. There we have our little pocket for the inside. Now for the outside, we need another piece of our Whisper White that we've stamped. And this one measures 2 3/4 by 8 1/4 inches. All the measurements for this project are on my blog, and I can put up a link in the description box for you. So this one we are just going to pop on the front here like so. So we just glue this one down. Make sure we get it nice and straight. And there we go, that's the front of our notebook cover. Now for the inside, I have a little notepad here. I picked mine up from, I think it was WH Smith's, but you can buy them in most supermarkets or online definitely. And this one is approximately 2 7/8 of an inch wide, and it's 8 1/4 long. So if we bring in the long piece of Whisper White, this is the piece, it is going to go over the front of our notepad. So the easiest way I found to get this over the top was to pop that at the top of my, put the piece of GSP at the top of my scoreboard, pop my pad on top, pushed it up to the edge, and then just gave it a little score at the top here, and then again 1/8 of an inch along, just so it made it slightly easier for it to fold over. And I gave it a little burnish over. So like so, now you have that over the top there. And then on the inside, I just use a little bit of glue to stick it down to the back of my notepad. Okay, a little push down. And then I just pop some glue all over the back of this, like so, to pop it in on this side of my notebook holder. And just lined it up. Give it a push down like so. There we go, make sure it's nice. Stuck firmly. And that's your notebook cover. The notepad inside, like so. For the front, I cut a little tiny piece of sweet sugar plum cardstock. This is 1 inch wide and it's 2 3/4 of an inch long, and I'm just going to pop that roughly in the middle. There with the glue. Just going to pop that on there. Show it straight. And then I stamped and punched out a flower from, this is from the Flower Shop stamp set, and I used my pansy punch to punch it out afterwards. A little bit of glue. Pop that in the middle. And then here I've got the Petite Petal punch. So I just got some more sweet sugar plum cardstock here, just a scrap that I've got, and I just punch one out and pop this in the middle of the flower on the front. Like so. And then I've got here the basic jewel pearls. And I'm just going to pop one of these in the middle of the flower just to finish it off. Like so. And that is our notepad cover with our little pocket inside. So now for the box. So if I bring in the piece of cardstock, remember this is 6 1/4 by 5 3/4. As I said, all the measurements are on my blog and I will link to that in the description box. But the scoring on this one, on the long side first, we're going to score at 1.5 inches, sorry 1.5 inches, 3 inches, 4.5 inches and 6 inches. Then we're going to rotate it 90 degrees, and then we've got the 5 3/4 side at the top, and we're going to score again at 1.5 inches and 4 3/4 of an inch. So you've got a slightly bigger section here for the top, the main body of the box, and then a smaller section here which is the bottom closure of the box. So if we fold and burnish our score lines, like so, I can take rid of this scoreboard out of the way now. And then we need to do some cutting for the box. So first of all, we're going to cut out each of these score lines here. And this tiny little rectangle at the bottom, we're going to remove that one. Just going to cut all the way up these. I'm just going to take a little notch out of that end as well and take that one off. So that's all the cutting done for this box. So what we need to do now is pop our 2 little pieces of Whisper White that we stamped DSP. We need to pop these onto the box in the right place, so it will be on the front and the back of the box. So we want to pop one piece over here. Oh no, sorry, we want to put, I think, one piece here and one piece on there. We're just going to use some more wet glue to stick this on, and we are going to put one piece on here. And the other one here. Like so. And then I'm going to use some red tape, which is super sticky, super strong tape. I'm just going to pop some of this across this flap all the way down here. Like so. And give that a push down with your bone folder. It's just really, really stuck. And it helps when you want to take the sticky back off as well. So if we just fold this over, can hopefully get the tape off. There we go, remove that. And fold that over just like so. And there we have the basis of our box. Now for the bottom, you need to work out which is the front and which is the back of your box. This is the seam for my box is running along here, so I'm going to flip it over, and this is my front. So I want to push the 2 sides in first, the back piece, and then push that piece over just like so. So it makes the front of our box look nice and neat on the bottom. You can just pop some glue on the flap there and push that closed. And turn it over, give that a push down to make sure it's nice and stuck. Now for the top of this box, I've literally just manipulated the top and sort of folded it in, giving it a push, like a kind of mini milk carton type box. It does need a little bit of persuading to fold the right way. But because it's such a small box, it didn't really warrant putting in extra score lines and etc, etc. So you can just give it a little manipulate to make it do what you want it to do. Like so. And then I've got my crocodile here, and I've just sort of guessed where the centre is on this. I'm just going to pop a hole in to thread some ribbon in. Right, there we go. To make it behave itself. Apologies if you cannot see what I'm doing, I'm just having a fight with my crocodile. I'm just going to try and get it in the middle, as central as we can. Still not playing ball. Right. As I said, it does take a little bit of manipulation. You can just roughly, there we go, punch a hole in the middle, like so. Now I've just got a little piece of the Whisper White organza ribbon. I can just poke that through. There we go. Just going to tie it in a little basic knot to keep it closed. Like so. And that is our tiny gift box. It's that simple. I kept these nice and easy and simple so you can make them, make a batch of them up in one go. Oh, we've nearly forgot the little flower. So for the front of our gift box here, just punched out another little petite petal. Just use a little bit of glue to pop that on the front of our box. And I'm just going to grab another pearl and pop that in the centre. Like so. There we go, there's our finished box now. There we go. As I was saying, I've kept these quite easy so you can make a batch of them up to give for birthdays or Christmas, or just have a couple handy for an emergency gift, because they're quite sweet to give to people, because you can pop a little present inside there, maybe a necklace or a piece of jewellery, and a little notebook cover, which always comes in handy. So thank you very much for watching today. As I said, all of the measurements and everything are on my blog, and I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you. Bye.